Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Tracy believes Monica's house should go to spoiler. Plus, is Nathan West alive? Lulu checks on a white pickup truck, which has crashed by the side of the road. She calls it in, saying a person is inside and unresponsive. We only see an airbag, not who is behind the wheel. Chase arrives on the scene, and as the firefighters work on the man, he questions Lulu about what happened. Lulu explains she found the truck already crashed, saw no other vehicles or people, and tried to talk to the man whose face was obscured. Later, Chase says she did everything she could, and the man is on his way to the hospital. At the hospital, Liz tells Lucas that Britt is in a meeting with Terry and Portia. They assume she's trying to get her job back. Suddenly, Liz reads the news on her computer that Monica has died. Geez, the whole family doesn't know yet, and it's in the news. Liz remembers how Monica was Jake's first paying customer for a commissioned piece of art. Lucas notes this place won't be the same without her, as she was a legend. Danny visits Drew, who is there to ask if he can see Scout. He notes Scout is scared and needs her family, which is why she keeps coming to the QS place. He wants to see his sister. Drew doesn't think so. Danny tells Drew he's only doing this to hurt his dad, but really, he's just hurting Scout. Drew says Danny is a good kid, but he does reckless things thanks to Jason's bad influence. Danny tells Drew that his mom wanted him, Rocco and Scout to stay together, and he hopes Drew can live knowing she'd hate this, and it would break her heart. In the halls, Liz calls Jake with the bad news that Grandma Monica has passed away. Danny appears and is stunned to overhear the news. Rocco and Charlotte meet Emma at Bobby's. They haven't found Outback yet, and Emma notes Gio is still out investigating leads. Emma says Joe's grandpa Sonny has offered a reward, so they decide to update the poster to feature it. At the QS stables, Molly returns having found Outback's owners online via a quick missing dog search. Molly says she'll call the number, but Cody asks her not to. Cody puts the dog in his room and then tells Molly that perhaps she ran away because her owners were bad people. Molly says pets get lost for all kinds of reasons, and the dog is clearly well cared for, and someone is missing her. Suddenly, Gio arrives to talk with Cody and explains that Rocco's dog, Outback, is missing. They got a tip a dog looking like her was seen around the estate, and asks Cody to keep a lookout for her. Cody asks how the dog got loose, and Gio explains how it happened. Cody then reunites Gio and Outback. Gio thanks him and tells him there is a reward of $10,000 for the dog. Cody says it wouldn't feel right taking it, and Gio should donate it to an animal shelter. Molly is clearly impressed. Back at Bobby's, Emma gets a call from Gio, who asks her to meet him at the stables. Emma takes off, and Rocco and Charlotte chat about Britt. Charlotte thinks that if he talks to Mom, she'll let him see Britt. Rocco isn't sure he wants to meet her. Jason heads to the gatehouse and reflects on the story Tracy told him about Monica taking care of him as a baby when he was sick. Michael walks in and can see that Jason is upset. Jason has to break the news that Monica died. Michael regrets not visiting Monica this morning with Wiley and Scout. He visits her every morning to tell her how much he loves her, but he didn't today. Jason says Monica knew he loved her. Jason explains he was about to tell Monica the news of Drew's shooting, but he found her already gone before he could. He knew the minute he walked into her room that the air was different, and her energy was gone. Looking back, Jason regrets keeping Michael away from the Quartermains. Michael says he didn't grow up with Monica as his grandma, but he formed a strong bond with her when he was a teen. He also knows Monica loved having Jason and Danny here. In the Quartermains' living room, both Brooklyn and Ned have received texts from Tracy asking them to come home quickly. Tracy appears and bluntly tells them, Monica died. She then breaks down. Ned and Brooklyn are shocked, and Brooklyn says she just saw Monica with the kids this morning. Tracy is so glad Monica's last moments were with her grandchildren. Ned wishes his mother had called them, so she didn't have to deal with this alone. Tracy explains that Jason was with her, and he found her. She also went to see Monica and promised to take care of everyone she loves. Tracy thinks about all the people she's loved who are gone and doesn't know what she'll do without Monica. Ned and Brooklyn embrace her. Brooklyn tells Tracy that she's been so strong through all of this, and she wants to help her with the funeral arrangements. Tracy wants to be the one to make the final selection of her urn or casket, according to Monica's wishes for her interment. Back at the gatehouse, Michael tells Jason that the family is all gathered at the house if he wants to head up there. Jason wants to stay there and tells him the story Tracy told him about this place. He feels close to Monica here right now, so Michael leaves Jason to his thoughts. Alone, Jason cries, "I'll miss you, Mom. I love you." Up at the house, Ned still can't believe Monica is gone, after everything she's battled in her life. Brooke Lynn says Monica was their rock, and it's hard to imagine the family without her. That's when Michael walks in. Mayor Collins takes a meeting. Laura meets with Anna and Dante in Anna's office. Anna explains that they have a link between the judge's murder and Drew's shooting. She and Dante detail that the judge had been bribed, and in Drew's safe, there was a wire transfer from a Swiss bank account to the judge. Unfortunately, they can't prove the account is Drew's thanks to Swiss laws. Anna hopes to speak with Drew herself, and Laura asks them to keep her informed. This could have a huge impact on the future of Port Charles if their congressman is involved in all of this. The Quartermaine Mansion has been one of the most iconic fixtures on General Hospital. Its walls have absorbed generations of laughter, heartbreak, business deals, family feuds, and unforgettable Quartermaine chaos. But as Port Charles reels from recent tragedies and shifting loyalties, the fate of Monica Quartermaine's beloved home has become a hot-button issue. Enter Tracy Quartermaine, never one to hold back her opinions, who has recently made it clear that she doesn't believe the house should remain where everyone assumes it will. Instead, Tracy has set her sights on someone rather unexpected as the rightful heir. At the same time, another jaw-dropping storyline may be on the horizon. Whispers about Nathan West's potential return. Could it be that Maxie's great love and Detective West himself has somehow survived? And if so, what kind of upheaval would that bring to Port Charles? Let's dive into both bombshells. Tracy has strong opinions about Monica's house. When it comes to Quartermaine property, Tracy has always believed she knows best. From ELQ stock to family heirlooms, Tracy has often maneuvered herself into a position of control. Monica, however, stood as the matriarch and guardian of the mansion, ensuring it remained a central hub for family, whether they liked it or not. But now, with Monica's health in question and her grip on the estate not as firm as it once was, Tracy has stepped forward with a shocking declaration. According to her, Monica's house should not automatically pass to the usual suspects. Not Ned, not Brooke Lynn, not even Jason or Drew. Instead, Tracy has suggested the house should go to Leo Quartermaine, Olivia, and Ned's son. Why Leo? On the surface, it might sound like another one of Tracy's impulsive power plays. But when she elaborates, there's a certain logic to her stance. Tracy sees Leo as the future of the Quartermaine family, a child untouched by the bitter rivalries and power struggles that consumed his elders. He's a symbol of innocence, continuity, and the possibility of a less fractured family dynamic. Tracy points out that everyone else has divided loyalties. Jason and Drew have one foot in and out of the Quartermaine world, Brooke Lynn is chasing her own career, Ned is tangled up in endless identity crises. Hello, Eddie Main. And Michael is often more of a Corinthos than a Quartermaine. Leo, on the other hand, is still impressionable, still hopeful, and still learning what it means to be part of the clan. Giving the house to him would ensure the next generation has a home base free of adult manipulation. Of course, Tracy doesn't say this without her signature bite. She bluntly accuses the rest of the family of being vultures circling Monica's house. In her eyes, Leo is the one person who won't treat it as a financial asset or a chess piece in a corporate war. Family reactions to Tracy's proposal. As you might expect, the Quartermaines are stunned by Tracy's declaration. Ned is both flattered and horrified. While he agrees Leo deserves to feel grounded in his legacy, he also knows the Quartermaine mansion comes with baggage a child shouldn't inherit so soon. Olivia is touched but wary. The thought of Leo growing up in Monica's house is beautiful, but she fears it would put a target on her son's back, a constant tug of war between family members who think they know better. Brooke Lynn is insulted. She insists she's worked harder than anyone to prove herself, and her music career shouldn't disqualify her from being a true Quartermaine. Michael and Jason largely stay silent, though both seem uneasy. For Michael, it dredges up memories of choosing between Quartermaine and Corinthos loyalties. For Jason, it stirs guilt about how often he's distanced himself from Monica and the family. And let's not forget Drew. He flat out accuses Tracy of rewriting history, reminding her that Monica loved him like a son, and that Jason's bond with his mother was irreplaceable. Why should Leo, barely old enough to understand the mansion's history, be the chosen heir over men Monica raised as her own? Tracy, of course, fires back with her trademark icy sarcasm. Because you all squandered it. Leo hasn't had the chance to yet. Monica's silence. The biggest twist? Monica herself hasn't voiced an opinion. Is she quietly in agreement with Tracy? Or is she waiting to see how the family unravels before making her wishes crystal clear? Monica has always been the rock of the family, but her absence from this debate looms larger than any single argument. The longer she stays quiet, the more the rest of the family panics. And perhaps that's exactly what